Hi everyone, welcome to the 48th session of Python for Machine Learning. In this session, we will learn about the bar plot. Specifically, we will learn how to plot the simple bar charts, how to plot the stacked bar charts, and how to plot the back-to-back bar charts. So what we will do, we'll import the pandas numpy and the matplotlib, and we will execute them, and we'll also execute the train data set of Titanic data of Titanic like case study, which I have got taken from kaggle.com. So first of all, number one, what we will do will like plot the simple bar charts. So suppose we have x is equals to a list 7 comma 28 comma 45 comma 65. Okay, so a list is created. After that, we'll simply plot it. plt dot, the type is bar, and then we'll pass the range of this length of. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll simply plot this bar chart plt.bar, and then inside of that we'll pass the range object where we need to take the length of this x, whatever we have created. Okay, and then we'll give plt.show. So we can see our like a normal bar graph is created. Now if we want to enhance further, like we want to use it, how to get the data from a data set and how to work on it. In that case, we already have our data set df. So what we'll do, so now what we will do, we will use this like survive. We have the survived category in the train data set. If you can see this, the survive category is there. Okay, the survive category is there. Then we have the sex column, we have the age column, and we have the e-class column. E-class column, and also we have the embark column. So what we'll do, we'll first categorize the data based on this survived by underscore class is equals to df.groupby Pclass, and then we'll give survived dot mean. So what is the mean of my this value? So you can see the mean of the P class, different class 1, class 2, class 3 who have survived is this value. So we will be executing this, and then we will be like, how do we plot this? So survive by class dot plot kind is equals to, what is the kind of, it is bar, comma, if we say that color equals to green, suppose, comma, title is equals to survival by class, or you can say survival rate by class, comma, share is equals to YouTube dot show. Now if we execute this, so based on my class 1, P class 1, P class 2, P class 3, our bar chart is created. Similarly, if we want to create based on the survived, based on the sex, we'll give here, and then we'll give here sex. Then similarly survival here, survival rate by sex, and also here we need to pass sex column. Then we'll execute this. Okay, it should be in the capital letter. s. So the male and female, what is the percentage of male and female has survived based on the sex ratio? We can get the male is more than 70% and female is around 20%. Now we'll take the similar and we will execute for we will like survive based on the age basis. Okay, so here we'll pass the age and survival rate by age. If we execute this, so this is like based on each and every age they are taking. So it's not plot from here, like how much, like what is the age. If you can divide the age and then if you see, you will be able to get a clear understanding. Now after the age, we will use the another column, which is the, we have used Pclass, we have used sex, we have used age. Then we will use the mbar. We will use mbar, from which port they have boarded the ship. We'll execute this. So we can see from the port C where they have like boarded a ship, 50, more than 50, around 55-60% people have survived. From the port Q, uh, the survival percentage is 40, and the from port S is around 30, it's around 35%. So we have the number, but if we can represent it through a graph, it tells many different stories. Okay. So just now what we have done is we have completed the plotting of this simple bar graphs. Then we will start with plotting the stacked bar charts. Okay. So now okay. So now what we'll do, first of all, I'll show you with simple numbers. Like we have our x here, right? We'll take this x. We'll give some value here to y. Okay, like 5, 22, 35, 55. Okay, and after this we'll create a x is equals to range of 4, because we have 4 items, 4 elements here, right? In each and every, or you can see, if you don't know this, x is equals to length of 4, length of. Now we will plot plt.bar range 1 comma x comma color equals to blue, followed by plt.bar, then range 1 comma x comma y. This line, first we are plotting this, followed by we are plotting this, comma color is equals to yellow, and then we will, if you want to give the plt dot title x versus y graph. Okay, and then plt dot show. So we'll execute this. So you can see this is the stack. One like one portion of your thing will be above that. How much, like x is like 65, 10 greater than, or 10 greater than this value of y. Again 45 is 10 greater than this value of y. Suppose if we increase here the value to 85, and then we will execute. Okay, so you can see the value has increased, and again we will decrease the value of this to 15. Okay, so now the yellow part will further go down. Okay, so this is how you can use bar chart, bar plot for plotting the stack bar chart. Now we'll use the tightening data set, and then we will use the how to show the bar chart in case of the male versus female survivals. Okay, so suppose we have we'll apply the pivot table which I have already explained. Table is equals to, then we'll get pd dot pivot table, and then data is equals to df comma, we'll pass all the options you are getting here, right? Values is equals to, we give passenger id, comma, index is equals to false, comma, columns is equals to survive, okay, then comma, aggregate function is equals to count. We are counting the function, like count function we are using. After this, we'll print our table. We need to provide the Pclass as an index. Now if we execute this, so we can see like for the survive 0 and 1, and for the we can get the number of people who survive for the respective classes. Okay, now we need to represent this through our bar chart. We'll give bar 1 is equals to table 1, we'll get the 0th column, and bar 2 is equals to table, we'll get the first column. So what is bar 1? Okay, this first column, and bar 2 will be the second column. Fine. Okay, now after this we will get the length of this array, whatever we are passing, x underscore length is equal to numpy dot np dot ar arrange length of bar. First bar then is equal to plt dot, then we need to plot it. Understand what I'm trying here. Length, x length, comma, bar 1, comma, 0.6, comma, color is equals to red, shift home, green, bar 2, then we will give plt.x, this is for the positioning, x6, I'll show you this how the positioning will matter here, and underscore length plus 0.05, comma, Pclass 1, comma, Pclass 2, comma, Pclass, because we are going to map it to 3 class in our figure, that's why I'm giving this 3 values. Then we'll give plt.legend followed by plt.title, survive, if we comment this, okay, and we are not showing it, then we have plt.show. So you can see here our Pclass 1 is not coming correctly, but if you give here 0.09 this value, Okay, this value will be shifted. The positioning of P class 1, P class 2, P class 3. Okay, now because we have not specified out of these two graphs which one will be at the bottom and which one will be at the top, so that red color was getting like shadowed by this green color, right? As you can see. Okay, so this is how we can use plotting stack chart, and we can show it using the different P classes, how many in each of the classes have survived and how many in each of the classes have not survived. Okay, so now this second part is also completed. If we want to execute the third part, plotting back to back bar charts. If you want to execute this, how will achieve this? So we already have our these two values x and y we already have with us, so we'll have it here. Okay, and what we'll do, we'll make it as an array, np dot array. After this, we'll make n is equals to np dot range len of x. Okay, the count of your the count will come there. If you want to execute this, what is the value from here? Now, if we want to see the stack back-to-back stack chart, so this is like it will be done like follows: plt.bar followed by x, comma. If you want to see that, it will be like plt.bar and comma x, comma color is equals to red, then plt.bar and comma y, comma color is equals to blue, then simply plt.show. If we execute this, we can see again, but this time it should not. Okay, for this back-to-back chart, we have to give here bar h. Okay, yes, now you have got it right. This is how you get the back-to-back plots. One important point to note is this is not coming in the order. Okay, like this blue is coming here and this is here. So what we need to give, we have to give as a negative of y, and then execute this. So it's coming. This is aligned. This thing is aligned now. So this is nothing but this is called the back-to-back bar charts. Now we will apply it based on a we'll apply it based on the same whatever tightening data set where we have defined here. We'll use the same thing. Okay, and we will simply apply this x dot bar instead of plt.bar. We'll apply plt.barh, and we don't need to give here the bottom is equals to this anything. So let's execute this. Also, this positioning of this, we don't need this. plt.xfix is not required here. We can comment it out. That is fine. We'll execute this, the entire stuff. Okay, but this again, this aligning is not coming correctly. So we'll give here. We need to give something, right? minus part. So you can see the alignment has come properly, and this is how a back-to-back bar chart is created. So this is how we can use like matplotlib, pandas and numpy to create the simple bar graphs, stack bar graph, and back-to-back bar charts. So thanks a lot for watching this session. If you feel this video is really helping you, please press the like button, and if possible, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll be coming up with pie charts, detailed discussion on pie charts in the next video. So that's it for the day. Thanks.